Ladies and gentlemen, my name is the Gaming Noodle, and this is Gate Daemonhunters. Now I'm a massive Warhammer fan, but I've yet to see a really good Warhammer 40k game. Dawn of War was before my time, and it felt like Mechanicus and Necromunda were missing a little something, you know? I've heard nothing but good things about this game though, so let's give it a shot. Now I don't actually know much about this game other than you play as Grey Knights, and that you end up fighting Nurgle. I did play through the tutorial though, just to see if it's working properly. With that said, let's begin. Standard. Don't care. I haven't actually seen any of the cutscenes, so this is all brand new to me.
It is the 41st millennium. For more than 100 centuries, the Emperor has sat immobile on the golden throne of Earth. Mankind wages a never-ending battle for survival against the demonic power of the Chaos Gods. But by one force is humanity shielded from true darkness. The Grey Knights. This secret chapter of Space Marines are the Imperium's surest defense against that which the Emperor foresaw would be its greatest threat. Humanity's blade against the Demon.
It's a little unfair to all the other Astartes chapters. I know this is a chapter that's good against fighting the other demons called... not other demons, but... there's another demon fighting chapter called the Exorcists. Much less secretive though.
Unidentified Astartes vessel. This is Captain Pirani Everick of the warship Holiness of Ra. Geheris is lost. Repeat, Geheris is lost. All Imperial vessels are to withdraw at once.
Chapter 666, the Grey Knights. Even though they
Astartes
had...
vessel, do you read me? Geheris is doomed.
I didn't know there were that many chapters. I thought Grey Knights would be like given a non-designation for that.
In the Emperor's line.
Chapter 000 or something.
You cannot sail into this storm.
We do what we must. Farewell, Captain. Tech Priest, report.
Hexagramic wards are under maximal pressure.
Commander, we cannot maintain this orbit for long.
Dispatch the assault team at once. I will join them and put an end to this myself.
Your will be done.
So again, let's go into a closer view soon, so I can give y'all a... Never mind, I forgot there was another cutscene.
The assault team is engaged, Commander. They clear a path for your arrival.
Here I stand. One unbreakable shield against the darkness. Tonight the Cadium falls, Hector. Our quest is finally near its end.
I really like this picture though. It just looks so cool because it looks like they're going into the sun. When the warp meter hits 100%, a warp surge will occur on that next enemy turn. I don't know what a warp surge is, but the warp's never good. In case you don't know, the warp is basically, for lack of a better word, hell.
Palamedes, report.
We have cleared a path through this chaff. Our target lies ahead.
Time is against us, brothers. We breach the cathedral.
Okay, so yeah, this is what I wanted to point out earlier. Like, I can't zoom in completely there, but if you see, look at the text. If you ever see Space Marine art, it's a lot less blocky and a lot more flowery, over here, right? That's what it usually looks like in Space Marine art. But the names on here are really blocky. I don't think I'm a fan of that design wise. Let's see.
deluded zealots.
Your Imperium shall burn!
Cowards and weaklings. Advancing into cover.
So they kept the cover system
Punish
from
that craven fool.
this game, XCOM, yeah. This whole thing does play a lot like XCOM. At least from the tutorial anyway. Maybe there's like something big that I haven't noticed, but even then a few of the reviews said something similar. I gotta shoot.
Face the Emperor's judgment.
That's a tanky person to survive. I think that was like 4 shots from the, what is that? A storm bolter. For context, those are basically like rocket propelled grenades. Doing it again.
Justice.
That's a balance thing though, so I'm not gonna hold that against him either.
Dispense of that heretic with your
I'd
blade.
rather it be fun than luring if you're any day of the week.
Yes, Commander. I am the Emperor's fury.
You're out of cover, Uther. Trust in the Aegis.
I don't actually know what the Aegis is. I'm assuming it's like something belt beneath armor.
Die, Imperial! Come at me now!
Wretch.
Overwatch!
Time stands against us. I will breach the cathedral.
I see that he kept with the tradition of not wearing helmets. I think that's parts of the black carapace right there, by the way. It's what they use to interface with their power armor.
Demons, I will not be delayed.
I think those are blood letters? I know one of these is blood letters, and there's a bigger demon called a bloodthirster. They look like baboons. I like that design, though. Their heads always make me laugh, though. I said that twice.
Iolanthus, your brother, is pinned. Advance and deliver retribution.
By your command.
Deploy your
I'm trying to figure out what each thing is. I think these are Primaris things? Like, I know Justicar and, there was another one. Interceptor, because I wanted to buy some Interceptor when I played the war game.
Deliver the Emperor's judgment, Uther. Advance and train your bolter on that doorway. Unleash your blessed ammunition the moment they are exposed. Palamedes, prepare for the demon's charge.
Read what Overwatch, if there's any differences in Overwatch, because I think there might be. I have to remember them shooting at 2 things at once. Oh yeah, targets acting in the zone will be shot up to your stored AP and ammo. In XCOM 2, they only would shoot once, maybe twice if you had like a specific perk or something. Oh damn. Well, the carry isn't doing too well. You always gotta keep up your healer.
I sense dark powers from within.
Big damage here. Abilities.
These
That's a pretty
soulless
cool.
curs shall hinder us no longer.
That gives shivers because that just looks so
End
damn
that
cool.
demon, Palamedes.
Engaging now. Curses!
See that? Oh, he's got a chain fist. That's pretty cool. I think that's a chain fist anyway.
I will end.
We cannot lose another battle, brother Iolanthus. Both demons must be destroyed.
Another battle, brother. Did we lose one earlier? Oh yeah, this is successful critical strikes with melee attacks allow you to damage one of the enemy's target points for an advantage in combat. Select the torque, so for a bonus +2 stun. Is that like the stun for 2 turns, or is that...
Jaws of your master.
Or is that it's just an extra 2 damage? Confirm and execute. Damn, he went zoom. Force strike. Basically, this is force weaponry, and by using that, you can add some extra damage. I don't know if they made force chain weaponry though.
Excellent.
Pretty
I
cool.
will move on ahead. There is not much time, brothers, but we must prepare for the coming battle. I can sense enemy reinforcements. Palamedes, resuscitate Uther, so you may both defend against them. Take up
That's
defensive
yeah.
positions,
As
Palamedes.
expected, he's
The enemy
basically just a
reinforcements
medic.
will be here soon. Your resolve is commendable, Uther. Join Palamedes in defense of the cathedral. Iolanthus with me. There's a breach in the wall ahead.
Through here.
I will breach the inner sanctum.
And there's some bad mojo. That's a symbol of Corn. He's the god of bloodshed and skulls and honor and stuff. Generic war god, except really obsessed with blood.
Cool.
Futile! Millions of souls feed the flame. The threshold is passed. The warp emerges.
Your cult is broken. Your ritual is ended. Relish this breath, for it is your last.
Blood for the blood god.
That's the big deal, yeah. Bloodthirster. I'm gonna say that's a bloodthirster. I'm going entirely off the way that shit's worded. Cause you know, bloodletter they're just cutting it out. Bloodthirster means that they want even more.
To my
That
side,
could be wrong.
Iolanthus.
I'm gonna figure out eventually.
I will show you true wrath, demon.
Oh, I'm dumb. We have to this guy again. He does a lot of damage.
Uther, we must protect the cathedral.
I thought I really like the Overwatch change though, cause like, even though they step out, but if they have extra, they'll just keep firing. His head phased through it, I think. No, this is not damage.
Death. This GTN.
hear his turn, like what he said properly, but I really hope we get a dreadnought sometime. That could be kind of
Flank
cool.
that demon and fire at will.
If you don't know what a dreadnought is, it's basically just it's a coffin with guns. Is he dead? Is that what that sign means? Oh yeah, he's dead. Right. So they can only be downed once. Yeah, he's.
For the Emperor!
You profane this sacred place with your master's fire. This ends now, demon.
You lifting him up like Andy from Toy Story lifted up Woody. But of course he survives because plot armor.
Pathetic mortal! Weakling spawn of a false god! I am the light that
Doesn't
punishes
block the
darkness. Your prayers mean nothing!
I am the hammer!
That gave chills, not gonna lie. Looks so cool.
You have beaten me for now, little knight. But the war I fight is eternal!
Power, Titan. I don't know what the other two are. Imperial? It's not a word.
Analysis. Work signatures fading.
Nice.
Then the blood ritual has ended. Where is that report?
The world's screwed though. They're probably gonna exterminate it later.
Where is the commander?
Dead.
He died champion's death. Blade on blade against the foul blasphemy.
This is where I ended. Balloon corruption. The higher the balloon corruption, the more the warp surge meter rises every turn. I don't know what that is, but probably something to do with Nurgle. Bayonets are powerful genetically modified super soldiers. They can sustain injuries that would kill a normal human, but they are not invincible. The knights each have a special resource called resilience, which indicates how many critical wounds they can survive over the course of the campaign. Before their injuries acquire their remains to be returned to your home on Titan. As your knights rise in rank, they will eventually earn more resilience. So there's a rank system. And there's a limit to how much they can get injured. Guess they're going easier. That world's like has a really good chance of being blown up because that's so much demon corruption.
A long campaign, over at last.
A victory at the cost of the commander's life.
Alive, he was ever a faithful servant to the Emperor. A true hero. In death, at least his duty has finally ended.
Assertion. This ship remains in crisis. The baleful edict is seriously damaged. There are grievous matters to attend.
Ah, yes. That is why I have invited our guest.
You have appointed him to take the commander's place?
No one else suitable survived the campaign.
falsehood. You also live.
Damn, screw
My
you, Tech
apologies,
Priest.
Acting Commander. The priests of Mars do not understand our knightly oaths. Our men and stores are severely diminished. Your task is to lead us for the voyage home. It is a simple duty, and once we return
It
to
looks
Titan
old. I didn't know they
the
had, like,
future will
physical signs of
belong to the
aging for
chapter's
being a Marine.
grandmasters. In the meantime, I will provide what advice I can.
I will also support you with counsel and service.
I don't want your counsel.
The Baleful Edict is my chief concern.
Screw you.
Be careful with this ship.
I'm gonna run his
Sail for
son.
Titan on your word, Commander. Strike Force Xiphos at your disposal.
With the fall of Commander, I'm not gonna be able to say that right. Agravin? Whatever. You have been promoted to provisional command of the Baleful Edict for our journey back to Titan. It should be a simple duty, but you will need to manage our limited resources and respond to any threats we encounter along the way. Strike Force Xiphos, he said are different, but I can't remember how to say it, is at your disposal.
Commander, could you please join me in the Strategium? One of our battle brothers has proved himself worthy. Let us honor his deeds.
Bet.
Brother Ulrich is a talented Justicar. Please decide where he should focus his training to support you in the field.
Okay, let's figure out what a Justicar is.
With every promotion, your knights gain 2 ability points, which you can use to expand their capabilities.
Gotcha. So the way that this reads, okay, let me go back here. With Eagle Eye and +1 armor, that kind of reads to me as like a heavy tank, you know? Heavy fire from the back kind of thing. So yeah, I'll probably turn him into a heavy tank. How do I get him to use that? Side cannon. Boom. Hopefully I'm not entirely messed. Oh wait. Never mind. That might be a... He might be a melee person, actually. I'm not entirely sure now. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and give him Terminator armor. I see. This is. I always get like really bad decision. Like I get locked when it comes to decisions, which is way too easy. He's a Justicar. That would solve all of my problems so much easier. You know what? Screw it. We'll just give him a better gun.
Confirming this promotion will apply your ability choices to Ulrich, permanently increasing his rank.
Better yet. Terminator armor. Terminator armor never hurts.
Confirming this promotion will...
And strategic.
Excellent. When you are finished, please... Our ship is in dire need of repair. We had best set a course for Titan and debrief the Grand Masters.
Okay, this is... Oh, this is Holy Soul.
Issue the travel
We're
order
super
to
close,
begin our
actually.
return to...
Still doesn't let me click pause time. Oops.
Baleful Edict, in the name of the God Emperor.
Dominus, who is this interloper?
Damn!
Code scrapings indicate an inquisitorial
Why are you so mad about it?
Baleful edict. Prepare for my arrival.
Duty calls, Commander. We should open a Vox link.
Inquisitorial vessel. Permission granted to come aboard.
Thank the God Emperor I found you. I must commandeer this vessel at once.
Impossible. We are bound for Titan. The edict cries out for repair.
The
Inquisitors don't care about
speaks the
that.
Truth, Inquisitor. Our last crusade bled us dry.
I'm not blind, Knight. But heresy does not operate at our convenience. My destination is Koromar Prime, within this very system. Not such a taxing journey, I'd expect.
And what is it that you hope to find there?
This.
Beneath rotting skies, the air thickens with a world's final breath. Seeds planted in flesh and bone, watered with blood and tears. A warrior alone in the garden of a grinning god.
These are scraps of astropathic whimsy.
There's more.
It grows. It spreads. A great dispersal upon the etheric wind. The bloom.
There's our word again. The bloom.
First, then Koromar, then world after world. Its roots spread from an ancient veil. Inquisitor, hear me! Hear me! Hear me! Who tends the garden?
The astropath sacrificed himself to send that message.
Now you understand why we must investigate.
Commander, we cannot risk further damage to this vessel.
It is the chapter ship, Dominus. The Inquisitor has every right to request our support.
It is not a request.
Commander, with your leave, we will set our course for this Koromar Prime.
Yes. Good. That will do for now.
Not liking the Inquisitor. And then again, you're not supposed to.
Corruption site detected.
Yeah, there's Nurgle corruption. We're finally fighting some plague things.
If we do not investigate this threat, the consequences will be dire.
Okay, let's go through this. So, light infection. So there's a warp surge risk of plus 15% per turn, and there's no risk of mutation. No level of mutation. I know Grey Knights could get mutation, but I don't know. Bloom. This bloom strain carries a theme of plague and disease. Warp surges will introduce foul afflictions to hinder our knights on the battlefield, while our foes will obtain mutations that help them resist our powers. Gotcha. So here, there's nothing with mutations. Our people don't get mutations, and we get afflictions. I don't know what those are. I think they're probably diseases, and people get resistance. There's an unknown minion of chaos or unknown minion of chaos. Prognosticars are like, they're basically soothsayers, you know?
Commander, it is our duty to support this Inquisitor, but we should complete this task as swiftly as we can. The Grand Masters on Titan are waiting for our report.
Oh, we're getting servitors from this. That's kind of confusing. Are we just taking people from there and turning them into servitors? But once again, the Grey Knights don't actually save anybody.
Report. Signals from quarantine beacons detected in the upper atmosphere, but the surface itself is silent.
Commander. Send your squad to the surface. It's time. You're the instrument of the Emperor's will. Make planet more than
He looks so old.
You should evaluate your knight's armaments and ensure they are best suited to the battle at hand.
Alrighty, so we can actually check out what a Justicar is.
The Nemesis Force Halberd can inflict a preemptive first strike on an adjacent enemy.
Obviously, we're gonna equip this one. I think I gave this guy better armor. Yeah. Oh, there's actually something for regular armor. Oh, knights in regular power armor are able to climb obstacles above their height. Gotcha. I don't know what that actually does, but we got a bunch of these too. We can't use those though. And then loadout. I do want to like change around his war gear if I see what I have. We've got these, so that gives us extra psychic powers. And these, which are free healing. I don't think I need those though. Teleportarium. Okay, so Purgators are the, what you call it? Purgators are the heavy support. Got it. Loadout. Let's get the ranged weapons. He has a psi cannon. There's better psi cannons in here though. Hazard zone. +1 crit damage, plus 5% crit chance. I'll take more crits over better crits. Although I do want to look at the incinerator later. And we'll give him... I'll set up the actual looks of them later as well. Loadout. He's still stuck with this. Oh, I got better storm bolters. I forgot about that. And for melee, I'll give him also. Wait, back. I can't do that. Let me see what I have. That's pretty cool. You get an auto Aegis shield. Actually, that'd probably be better on the other guy. There's demon hammers. I'll give this one to this guy. Reassign. And what are the differences between? Oh, so this guy can teleport and stuff. Gotcha. And for this guy, I'll change his weapon over to one of these warding staffs because I saw it thinking that I can get him auto Aegis. It does do less damage from what I saw, but that's fine. Abilities. That's not where I meant to go to. Loadout. There we go. Ranged weapons. I'll give him a better bolter. Melee weapon. I think I have a better. This is basically what they use to heal people and cut people apart. Salve. So these are basically the same things. They just have different different like crit effects. Nothing special. The presence of Crosus Arcanum though. Like, let me go back to it. Presence of these makes me hopeful that we'll get chaplains pretty soon, and chaplains are one of the coolest things in 40k. Let's go ready.